if I have to ask you if you're in line, you're standing somewhere dumb. Hey, are you in line? Oh, we already ordered. Okay, then why are you by the register? You looking at fruit cups? Get out. Jack, it went like a month without touching yourself.
Yeah, and
did you feel any better? Did you feel more alpha? You did?
Yeah, I felt more alpha, more aggro. I wanted to get stuff done. Really? It's a better way to live.
But when was the last time you met a successful Mormon?
Never have.
Yeah, but I
never nutted up. They ain't never nut. I'm kidding, obviously, but
I know, but I think there's other things involved in them not being successful.
But what about Bryce Harper, right? Like, that's your favorite Mormon. And
that is true.
He's Mormon?
Bryce Harper, yeah.
No, he's not.
He doesn't.
Well, I mean, he's married and has kids now.
Oh,
I think that's the thing
yeah.
about this whole not coming thing is you don't come while you build your life, and then you're like, okay, now you sign a $350 million contract to play for the Philadelphia Phillies, and then you get to come.
Is he suffering the sign a big contract now I suck?
No, he's Hall of Famer.
Really?
He's
so good. I don't know anything about sports, and even I know him. He's hot.
Well, I mean, I know him, and I know he's hot, but I don't never watch him play. I have no idea.
He's special.
There was actually an NBA player. They found out he was Mormon in the interview process, and he dropped down to the second round.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
For real?
Yeah. Kyle Flipkowski on Duke.
I think I heard that name.
Is this recent?
Yeah, they found out. Well, they also found out that he's like dating his cousin who's like 27.
Oh, that's what this was. Well, this one was a weird one. The girl got in trouble because that's where I saw this.
Yeah.
The girl was like 28 and he was like 20. And
right.
They were pretty much saying that she was like, yes, my little NBA player.
Yeah,
I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know.
But imagine.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I mean, you see every fucking draft, you see the dude and then his hot girlfriend that's like, hell yeah. And then 3 minutes later, he's like, who the fuck are you, bitch? You know what I mean? Like, it is funny. You're like, hell yeah. You're like, do you think I'm going to... Yeah, I think everyone... Listen, I know it happens that they do stay together and it's a beautiful story, yada, yada, yada. Chances are, no.
Well, they stay together, but there's
an agreement.
Yeah, you know.
I'd be fine with that. If I was dating Caitlin Clarkson or whatever,
Caitlin Clark.
And I was ain't shit, and I was just working at like wherever the fuck I was working, like an ice cream shop. And she was like, "Listen, I'm gonna pay for everything, but I'm gonna go catch some cock on the side when I'm in fucking Sacramento playing the Sacramento Queens, whatever."
Not bad. Not bad.
That's a great name.
The King and the Queens. Why do they not have it?
Yeah, why don't they?
We were speaking of
idea.
Sacramento and WNBA. Zach put on some WNBA at the Airbnb. Dude, there's some nice ladies in there. I forget who it was. I don't know. They either played for Indianapolis where Caitlin plays or Phoenix. I forget which one, but two nice ladies on there. I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
And then I went to our Instagram page and like I was like, oh, okay. And they're like doing their walkouts, like the like NBA shit. And I was like, God, hold up.
Yeah.
I would be a little fanboy inside. You go, honey.
I would love to do that. I would love to do that.
What?
Just be a little
WNBA husband?
Just be a little like
Dude,
a fanboy.
that's a really funny idea for like a sitcom. And WNBA husbands. Because didn't they have NBA wives?
Yeah, they had.
Yeah.
Well, the basketball wives.
Basketball wives,
dude.
yeah.
Somebody write this down.
Basketball guys.
WNBA husbands is so funny.
It's really funny. That's a funny sketch.
That's what I'm saying.
The only problem is most of the film is going to be the guy having to work two jobs to help take care of the household.
I mean, he's not even joking.
No, they don't get paid enough. That's what I'm
How
saying.
much do they get paid?
Like,
WNBA
Dog,
players?
UPS drivers walk in that bitch like, y'all ain't shit. Like, seriously.
Well, there's a dog.
100
Oh, bro,
a year.
I watched. How much? 100K?
Like 100K.
But here's the thing
That's pretty
also,
good.
too, is they're not playing 100% of the year. So they're getting paid 100K for like 4 months or 5 months.
Well, they get
Pretty
brand
fucking
deals and
good.
endorsements. I watched Big TV Guy over the weekend. Oh, I watched a lot of TV over the weekend. I watched Love on the Spectrum. It honestly is like so wholesome. Have you seen it?
Yeah, man.
It's like
I tried to talk about it like 9 months ago, and you didn't see it, so we didn't really go anywhere. It's the best.
Well,
Dude, cried.
yeah, it's
I
like
cried. First episode, weeping.
It's so good.
I'm yelling at the screen. Like, anytime that the date's not working and I'm like rooting for one of them, fuck that person.
Dude, there was one guy, he showed up. This is season 1 of the Australian version.
Yeah.
There was a guy, he showed up 30 minutes late, and then at the end of the date was like, oh, it's not, like, this ain't it. This isn't working for me. I was like, how are you going to be late and then cut things off? Like, and the girl was wholesome. I was like, I immediately saw the guy, I was like, man, fuck him.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm yelling at the screen.
Yeah.
And then when it works, bro, I'm weeping. There was this one. Who's my favorite guy? Can you bring up the
I
cast?
like Kelvin, I believe his name. Kelvin's great. Michael's kind of a.
Oh, hold on.
stud.
Maybe I'm
You guys
not
are talking about
watching
the same season. Or
I don't
no?
think. You know what's funny?
Australia?
I'm not watching the Australian one.
What do
I'm
you-
watching
what do you-
season 1 of the American one.
Ah.
I don't understand these fucking. Hello. I don't understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I've never watched it.
Here,
it's
I can pull up. Well, this is the American one, I think, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that's my
American
boy
one.
right there, dude.
Which
hold on,
one?
hold on. My favorite. Knock that
bottom
guy.
row.
That guy's cool.
Bottom row gets a lot of publicity. I see him around
Where's
a
he
lot.
at?
And then I'll show you the Australian one.
Can we keep going, please?
Yeah.
Where's my boy at? Where's he at? There he is. There he is.
On the
Yeah,
right?
where the
This
cursor
one?
is right now. That's my fucking boy.
He looks
What's his
great.
name?
I don't know, but it looks like that's a couple that's still together.
Oh, that's
Tanner Smith.
Tanner.
Smith.
Oh my God, he's the most wholesome dude. Can you play like? You haven't seen this?
I haven't seen that one.
Dude, can you please play anything
Yeah.
from Tanner? He's literally, he makes me cry. He's so, like, he is the personification of wholesome.
Yo, yeah.
Like, dude, it's like, oh, he crushes it.
Watching them go on the dates, it honestly makes me like. It feels like every date you overhear in Los Angeles, their conversations.
Yeah.
It's just like very, like, so, tennis balls? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, all right. That's what I feel on every date I've ever been on in this damn town.
Yeah, look, listen.
Been bullied before?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, so I was bullied just one time. I was crying because I was upset about
I
it.
love him.
Have you ever punched someone? Sometimes when you got mad?
Yeah.
That's okay. It happens sometimes, like when we're little. Okay? Okay, here comes our burgers.
There was this one guy on the Australian one.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, my favorite drink is a sex on the beach. And he just crushes a cocktail and then just starts building this like massive Lego Ferris wheel. I was like, dude, that guy's living the dream.
That's the life.
That is the life.
Did you play Legos when you were a kid?
Yeah, I chewed on a lot of them. But I did play. I had a giant, under my bed, I would like, this like giant like drawer would pull out and there's Legos galore.
So cool. When was the last time you put a Lego thing together?
20 years ago.
I need to do it again. I get the itch sometimes.
You get the itch just to build a thing?
Oh yeah, I get the it like, yeah, but not like IKEA shit. Like I want to build like a Lego castle.
Oh, you can.
I know, I always forget though. Puzzles are not fun.
No.
Puzzles,
Just so you can look at it and be like, man, we did it.
hell yeah. Then my girl and I did a puzzle and she got addicted. I was in there for 3 minutes.
Addicted?
Literally.
Addicted to puzzles?
Bro, I'm telling you, she should be on this show.
What the hell?
How many pieces are we talking?
1,000.
Whoa.
She was in, like, every time I would like find her, she's at the fucking table doing the puzzle.
Wait, and this was just so like you and her?
Yeah.
That's interesting. And
I
did she
always
finish
hate-
it?
Yeah, she finished it. She had to.
Wow.
I tapped out. I was like, I don't even.
There's no good position to build a puzzle. You're either on the ground hunched over and your knees are getting fucked up, or you're hunched over on a table and your back
Yeah.
hurts. And then you do a standing desk one. It looks like shit.
How do you, what's your what is it? Not theory. Yeah, I guess what's your puzzle theory? Like, how do you?
Find the outside first and
Yeah.
then work in.
Great. You?
I don't do them.
That's I like the idea of, sometimes like my family will set one up at a vacation. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's cool that you guys are doing it. I like to sit around a table while other people are building a puzzle.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Give little hints like, oh, hey, how about this one? I like to be a little helper.
Okay.
I honestly feel really dumb when I do a puzzle because everybody else is like going a lot faster than me. And then like I hold up 2 pieces that fit and I'm like, guys, look, I found 2 pieces. And they're like, very good, Trevor. Now put it down.
You know what pisses me off is when I finally find one and it doesn't fit, and I just convince myself that it fucking fits.
Oh, I force
and it
them.
doesn't.
I gaslight the 2 pieces. I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all are fitting. And they're like, this is 2 different angles.
How do they do that, by the way? How
What?
the fuck do they cut a puzzle? Because no
gotta-
piece will fit into another piece. The whole 1,000, like how
Michael.
the fuck did what?
This is my guess. It's like a press. Like they have it all cut out, like just one giant photo, and then there's like a press that goes "Ting."
Yeah, but how do they make that press?
Metal.
It just, yeah. I
Like a
mean,
cookie
any
cutter.
way you cut
That's
it
what
up,
you don't-
it'll fit together.
No, I understand that, but hear me out. Hear me out. All right, no, I'm trying to work this through, and maybe I'm a fucking idiot.
You should work for MythBusters.
Okay, so a puzzle piece, right?
Yep.
Okay, it
It's
has
a
like
giant puzzle piece.
All right, whatever it has a puzzle piece, right? It has a little corner.
Yeah.
Let's just imagine this little
Yep.
corner, right? That little corner doesn't fit anywhere else but the one fucking piece.
I see what you're saying.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, I feel like they just like digitally design a square, and then they just do a bunch of loops and holes and connect it, and then it just prints out and then cuts right down.
But no other little piece fits into there. Like mathematically, every single piece is different. It has to be. That's fucking crazy.
So they.
How did they make puzzles before AI came out?
There might be some that fit each other, but the colorings.
No, but
are
they
just
don't
different.
though.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Oh, so it is like it's a pretty complicated thing. You're right. It does take a lot of.
They got a machine. There's not some fucking dude with a sledgehammer.
But he is doing what Michael's saying, because they do have to make sure that like this piece can only fit in one place.
One piece, it only fits, and if it's 1,500 pieces, that's insane.
So it looked like they said this here that the tool makers use about 400 man hours to create the master puzzle. Wow. But then you would think you could just reuse that same one over and over again for different puzzles.
I know,
right?
but if you're a puzzle guy, you're gonna be like, oh, this is the same puzzle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When I go to Airbnbs, I like to take a puzzle piece so they can never finish it.
I mean, that's the funnest thing ever. That's so fucking, that's fucked up.
Is anyone else surprised that they're shipping this many puzzles?
Dude, I think puzzles are big business. Let's do a stiff socks puzzle.
I'm out.
We can create them, yeah.
We can. Dude, puzzles are massive business. Massive.
Isn't that crazy? You just throw a random photo on it and they're like, hey, here y'all go.
Isn't it insane that someone wakes up and they go, cool, I'm the puzzle master? Like literally.
Somebody's a millionaire off puzzles.
Billion.
Somebody's getting top after completing a puzzle.
100%. Dude, if the hottest girl in the world said, finish this 1,000-piece puzzle, and when you do, you get hit. How fast do you think you can finish the puzzle?
I'm popping 5 Vyvanse and staring at that bitch. Yeah, I'd finish. I do think it's a cute activity, but after a while,
cute.
I'm like, my knees hurt. I can't find anything.
Well, that's what happened.
And then you got assholes out there like Jack who are like, they're just throwing pieces away.
Yeah. Dude, my girl was so much better at the puzzle than me, and I was like, fuck this.
Well, that's what happened, yeah.
I'm such a little kid. I am a little kid. I get so like, well, then I fucking hate this. What?
BetterHelp.com.
100%.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. Last time I did it was with a lady, and I just couldn't. She was cranking out so many more, and I'm like, this fucking sucks.
Fuck this.
Stupid.
Where's my skateboard? I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. Goddamn. TrevorWallsComedy.com. Portland, Oregon. There's one show left out of 6 to be sold out. Let's freaking go, dude. That is going to be a blast of a weekend. That's my last kind of West Coast date. I don't know if that's West Coast. Sure, why not? For a minute. Then we got Lexington, Kentucky, August 15th through the 17th. Moving and grooving, selling. Nashville, Tennessee, August 29th through August 31st. Almost sold out. Tampa, Florida, September 20th through the 22nd. Selling. Tempe, Arizona, October 11th through October 13th. Tempe, Arizona. That is TrevorWallsComedy.com. And if you'd like to see my lovely, hot, sexy girlfriend, my co-host, Michael Blaustein, where can they see you?
I am your girlfriend. Michael Blaustein, August 2nd, I'll be in Palm Springs. August 9th, makeup date in New York City. August 23rd, I'll be in Gary, Indiana. August 24th, Richmond, Virginia. New date, I'll be at the National Theater. Go get tickets. September 6th to the 7th, I'll be in Louisville, Kentucky. And then starts the UK Ireland tour. September 18th, I'll be in Glasgow. September 19th, I'll be in Dublin. September 20th, I'll be in London. September 21st, Belfast sold out, so we had another one. And September 22nd, I'll be in Manchester. September 27th to 29th, I'll be in Miami. October 11th to the 13th, I'll be in Irvine. And there's so many more dates on my freaking calendar. So go to blockcomedy.com. That's blockcomedy.com. On to the show.
Goddamn. Someone pour me up a double shot of Liquid IV. Whoa, that's what we're talking about right now. This podcast is sponsored by Liquid IV. Dude, Liquid IV, honestly, I bring it on the road with me when I'm doing shows. I did shows over the weekend. It was Sacramento. It was 105 degrees.
Too hot.
I was like, oh, okay, the first thing I need, electrolytes. And my first thought is like, what am I going to walk down to a convenience store and go get a...
Nope.
No, I got it in my bag. Dude, they're tiny. You know what? This is the most underrated fact about Liquid IV. How small the tube is, the mouth hole, so you can dump it right in the water. You never overspill.
It goes right into a water bottle. And let me tell you something, dude. I have one of my buddies goes on the road with me all the time. He every single time, a day before we fly out, he texts me, "Hey man, can you bring me a bag?" He loves
your friend
it.
is
I
lousy
love
in
it.
Is a mooching.
Yeah, but he should. He should mooch because this is an amazing product.
It's the #1 powdered hydration brand in America with 3 times the electrolytes of a leading sports drink. Yeah, get that shit out of here. 8 vitamins and nutrients, and now 4 sugar-free flavors. That was the biggest thing that my friend was like, yeah, I like it, but no, they got sugar-free, dog. It's like a fun treat, but not a treat, you know?
Yeah. It's like having a little Starburst, but not Starburst. It's incredible.
It's honestly the best. And what I love about Liquid IV and what you're about to love even more, you can get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use promo code SOCKS at checkout. That is liquidiv.com. Just the letter I in the V, no Y. This ain't no poison, because this is liquidiv.com. Use promo code SOCKS at the checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code SOCKS.
That was good.
At liquidiv.com. Sometimes I read really fast and I go, please don't mess this up.
All the time.
And then I get it all the way through and I'm like, pat on the back. Does a pat on the back ever feel good?
No, unless it's your father.
Goddamn.
I think women love puzzles. I think that's like a known fact.
Well, because
They
don't
like
have
puzzles because they like fixer-up men. They want to fix it. They want to make it a thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Do you think you're a fixer-upper? Like, was there a lot of work to be done? Like, do you think women or your girlfriend specifically looks at you and is like, there's a couple lights on the dashboard. We'll get through this.
Not now.
Not now.
Not now. But
Yeah,
in the
I
back
agree.
of the day, for sure.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. But like, it's interesting because like, then you look at your partner and go, bitch, you got lights on too. You got a check engine light. Your oil's all fucked up.
There's still another dude in the car.
Yeah, 100%. Your axle's all fucked up. You know what I mean? But for sure.
Everybody just shows up with a couple of scratches, dings, and bruises.
Isn't
that funny? We
should do
start
a fucking
podcast. That's so funny that everybody just shows up just like a little, like, and the longer you live and the longer you date, the more like dings you have. But if you and I get married, we stay with those dings, maybe, and we add things with each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like, if you're dating, like the Golden Bachelor dude, bro's 70 dating, he probably has fucking oysters on his dick. Like if you were dating,
has barnacles fucking
that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah,
But
I got you. That's why I'm here.
But you know, I feel like each, like when you're dating in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, there's just more and more dings.
Yeah. Dude, when you're 22,
Pretty
pristine.
Maybe one rim scratched.
But like you're pristine, but you're also, your engine is fucking trash. You're like a Ferrari, but you have the engine of a Razor scooter.
Okay,
that makes
I
sense?
see.
You don't
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
know
yeah.
anything.
Right.
So
You're
it's
a
like-
prototype.
Yeah, you gotta pick.
Yeah. 30s, they're like, oh, this is a good car.
It's a good car. I mean,
some of the windows don't roll down.
But like, do you need all the windows to roll down?
No, not at all.
And then you go, where'd this fucking cock come from?
And then you get into it at 40, and you know, every once in a while, it just goes out on you. 6 years, a little finicky.
It is interesting when you start dating later on in your life. You try to get in the driver's seat and it's set to someone else's seat position, and you go, why don't my feet touch the accelerator?
Yeah. Whose kids
Who
are in the back yelling?
Who the fuck is in this car?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very valid.
And he's a big person.
If you knew when your last erection was going to be, like, what would you do with that last erection?
I'd shove it into a refrigerator.
Anything inside the refrigerator, or just in the fridge door?
Just in a fridge door.
Okay.
I mean, I'd find a woman and slap it in there. I mean, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but like, what's more valuable? You know, like it's like your last day on earth. Are you spending it with yourself reflecting, or are you spending it with the people you love?
I didn't know if it was. I thought it was my last erection.
It is, but like that's how I treat it.
Yeah.
Like
It is
my
like-
last day with a dick, that's pretty much my last day as a human. Then you're just out here dickless. What is the point of life at that point?
I mean, there is no point. Like, dude, that's why fucking Blue Chew exists. Go ahead, say it.
No, but I'm
Promo
saying,
code
like-
socks. But like, that's why it exists. Because once a dude has no erections anymore, it's like he's like 3 months away from fucking driving his car off the Golden Gate Bridge.
He's a car with no engine.
Yeah,
It just sits there and looks nice. Coughs every once in a while.
Yeah, no tires, no engine. But it's here's the thing: it does have an engine, but no tires. Where's it going? You can still think. You can still put together a puzzle. But you're not fucking.
That's why women love puzzles, because they don't get erections.
What the fuck?
All right.
See where I'm going with that?
I saw this today. Nick Cannon insured his balls for $10 million.
This has got to be a hoax.
I don't know.
You think his balls are worth $10 million? He didn't even fucking have $10 million.
Nick Cannon?
I don't know.
Yeah. He might have 10 million kids, but he definitely has 10 million in the bank. The boy is fucking loaded.
This is Nick Cannon's quote about why he insured his balls for $10 million. He said,
Okay.
I had to insure my most valuable assets because you hear about all these different celebrities insuring their legs. So I was like, hey, well, I got to insure my most valuable body part.
How does that work?
I've never hated someone. I hate this person. I'll say it. What are you talking about? How do you insure your balls?
You call Flo from Progressive and you get a quote.
No, but so what? It doesn't get a dent. You know what I mean? You don't like accidentally back it into a Volvo. Like what?
I don't get. Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't even
This whole thing's
understand
a
this.
bit.
I don't know if that's real or not, but yeah, $10 million for, I don't know what my dick would go for, but it would be in the triple digits.
Really?
Triple digits. Yeah, $327.
Oh, triple digits. Yeah. Mine
Yeah,
too.
there's no commas after.
Right.
I don't know, man. Well, sometimes I'll just be looking at my dick and I'm like, make up your mind. Are we big today or are we small today? What are we doing?
I know. But
Sometimes you look down and you're like, oh, all right.
There's sometimes
Put me in the carpool lane.
There's sometimes when I look down when it's not hard. That's when I'm like almost the most proud of myself. When I look down, it's got a good hang day, and I'm like, hey yo, it must be July. It must be a little hot outside. Cause I got a good hang day. Take my fucking underwear off. So let me show somebody.
Yeah.
Greta.
Guys, how about this? The most valuable athlete body parts of all time.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Well, like what? So what is it? Like what realm? It would be like
It's-
LeBron's forearm or some shit.
Oh, I got one, maybe.
Yeah, it can be all
John
types of things.
Elway's arm, right arm.
Yeah.
It's gotta be someomes right
there's
arm. Like, it's gotta be
Tiger
a
Woods'
quarterback's arm.
cock.
Who?
Tiger Woods' cock.
I mean, dude, yes.
Yeah.
They're all recent.
Oh, they're all recent?
Relatively recent, yeah.
Okay. Fuck. Give me a sport.
Soccer. So the top three are soccer.
Oh, Messi's right leg.
Yes,
that's really
Messi's
good.
legs.
Messi's legs?
Yeah.
How
How
much
much
is
is
he
worth?
There's 750 million on his legs.
So what does that mean? So
Euros.
if he what?
Euros.
Euros. What? That's not even real stuff. so if he's on like rollerblades and he fucks his MCL up, he gets $740 million.
I think it would be more like under contract, so it would have to happen in game.
Those are insured, or that's just like what
Yeah,
they're
no,
saying,
this
like
is
how much
insured.
he's made. Holy shit.
Bro, I mean, the insurance per month on that, the premium is insane.
Who reps legs though? I do leg insurance. All right.
Yeah, who underwrites that?
Allstate. What else we got?
We got Takuri Kabayashi.
I don't know. Those
Soccer?
are
$100,000 on his stomach.
Well,
I think he's the hot dog guy.
oh, because Kobayashi?
Yes.
I love that beef.
We have Toronto Ultra, $4 million on their fingers.
Who's
Who's
Toronto
this?
also?
It's a video game, Call of Duty team. Each of their fingers
Their
is insured to
fingers?
$1
Dude,
million each.
imagine fingering somebody with that. You go, this is a $4 million finger,
You're
shawty.
welcome.
This
Wow.
is the caviar of fingering.
Yeah, but I think you have to be safe because if they break, you're done.
Well, if they break, I think there's a bigger issue at stake here. What is
Yeah,
going
maybe.
on? What are you fingering? A fishing well?
And then, can you guess the
Is there
tennis
such
player?
thing? I'm bombing today.
How about the tennis player? It's a girl tennis player.
Venus Williams.
Yes, her wrists.
Her
$15 million.
wrists, when she's giving a hand job, you better be careful.
What do you think is your most valuable body part?
My
Jokes
head.
aside.
Oh, all jokes
Your
aside?
head game.
Oh, body part? I mean, probably my voice, if we're not joking.
Oh, yeah.
Probably my voice. So, like, if I
True.
use it's over. I remember when I was sitting with the fucking voice speech therapist woman, and she was like, hey, man, we need to get this under control because you won't be able to do your job ever. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh, fuck. She's right. If I can't talk, my job is done. No stand up, no fucking, no pot. Like, it's over.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane? You wake up, laryngitis, cool, can't do your job.
Well, yeah, think about that. Think about how much you talk for your job, and you do. I mean, now you probably do, but you beforehand zero, like, quote stretching. I guess like vocal
None.
warm ups.
Yeah.
You just raw dog an hour of yelling at a crowd,
It's insane.
and most nights 2 hours.
Most nights 2 hours, and you got to do a meet and greet, dude. It was like when I was full tour. It was insane how much I was talking. She told me that the amount I was talking, I have to drink 100 ounces of water a day. 100 ounces. I don't even know how fucking much that is.
That's
How many
100
ounces are in a
ounces.
gallon?
Let's find out.
All right,
And so what? It just lubes up the body.
dude. Because when you
I thought you were
talk,
about to say tea.
no. Well, here's another thing.
128.
What is it?
128 fluid ounces in a gallon.
So like a gallon, a gallon of water.
That's actually less dramatic than I thought.
Sir, a
Just tell me
gallon
to
of
drink
wa-
somewhat of a gallon.
A gallon of water is insane.
a day?
So much water.
No.
Sir.
How
How much water do you think How much water do you think you drink a day?
4 water bottles, 5 water bottles.
I would guess way under that.
No.
Really?
I love water.
Oh, water's great.
I have
That's
two
what-
glasses in the morning and then a little riff in the between. Dude, if I do shows, I'm throwing back water.
That's also true. I guess I do
I
drink
like
more
3
than
waters
I think
a
I
night.
do.
I'd take one to the club.
Yeah.
I'd drink one at the club.
Yeah.
And then, I'd say about 4 to 5.
Yeah, I would say about 5 water bottles. But it's not even close to a gallon. Not even close.
I see what you're saying.
Drinking a gallon of water is so much goddamn water. But what she said is when you talk, you omit, project, what the fuck word? I guess project like moisture. So you're losing water when you talk, which now makes so much sense. But I didn't think about that. As I am talking, I am losing water. What? Give it back.
Give it back. Well, yeah, that makes sense because sometimes when you talk, you just feel like you see the spit pop out.
That is true. Dude, when people fucking spit talk, get the fuck, what is wrong with you? What is wrong
What
with you?
age do you hit where your words just get wet?
68.
Where somebody is, a waiter's on your side at Cat's Deli in New York, and he's like, "Hey, did you want the stop?"
Yeah, you hit me with pastrami, Leroy.
Michael, are you tired of looking at your closet and seeing a bunch of misses?
Yes.
Yeah, well, the only misses you should see is a girlfriend because now there ain't no misses with Quince. What a coincidence that Quince is sponsoring the podcast. They have top of the line European linen. And listen, it's a rat boy summer. I don't know what the hell that means, but we're looking good.
The freaking quality of these clothes are incredible,
All
okay?
of 'em.
I got a freaking European linen
I saw that.
blazer, buddy. I have a summer wedding coming up, and I didn't know what to get, and I got that, and I got it, and I'm like, well, the cost is kind of inexpensive. Maybe
Yeah,
the
really
quality is
nice.
going to be that as well.
Wrong.
No, wrong.
I
The
put it on, and I was like, wait, like this should be more.
Buddy, the quality is as good or better than the stuff that we normally buy, but it's literally almost like half the price.
Dude,
it's
nice.
incredible,
And-
okay?
And they got something for all seasons. You know, right now with summer, they got some like linen pants with that. Going on vacation
Yes.
coming up. I can't wait to rock them. They also have shirts from like $30, and these are like nice shirts.
Buddy, Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. Why? I'll tell you. By partnering direct with top factories, Quince cuts out the cost of the middleman and passes the savings on to us. And yes, they did.
Fill your closet with timeless pieces you'll be wearing for summers to come with Quince. Go to quince.com and listen, let me spell that for you. That's QUINCE. Quince.com/stiff socks. One word, stiff socks. And they get free shipping with your order. And 365-day returns?
That's
Jesus
right.
Christ. That is quince.com/stiff socks. QUINCE. Quince. Free shipping, 365-day returns. Not that you're going to need it. Quince.com/stiff socks. Goddamn. Some people talk to you too close as well.
Dude, the close.
You know how cars have that sound when you get too close to a curb? It's like beep, 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 beep.
Yep.
I want that with people. When somebody's like, hey, do you mind if I beep, 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 beep?
The beep, beep, beep. I have come to terms with, I have a friend who's a close talker and close stander of me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I put my hand on his chest and I take a one giant step back and I go, stay. You there.
And what does he say?
And he knows I've done it to him before, so it's fine. But he will inevitably, in 10 more minutes of talking, end up next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't handle. I'm a big space person. I don't believe in space, but I'm a
There you
big
go. Space on Earth.
space on Earth. Give me space.
Yeah.
What is in line? Back the fuck up. Anyone else?
It's funny, we all just riff. It's like the closest you'll ever be to somebody at a store is in line. Throughout the whole aisle, you're bopping around buying shit. Then you're in line. Man, why are you feeling so close?
Back up, dude. There's so much space. I don't like it. Your hot breath's on my fucking back.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about going into a place where people are already gathered and there's no line formed, but there's clearly some kind of an order of people that have been standing there for different amounts of time, and you have to
Anxiety.
figure it out.
Shut it down.
I hate it so
And
much.
then you got to be like, are you guys in line? I hate when I have to even ask you. If I have to ask you if you're in line, you're standing somewhere dumb. Hey, are you in line? Oh, we already ordered. Okay, then why are you by the register? You looking at fruit cups? Get out.
You know what I hate? When people stand in coffee shops by like the make the coffee station. Fucking move. You were in front of the trash. You were in front of the napkins. And let me say this. You know you are. You fucking know you are. Move yourself.
Spatial awareness
Move
is-
your ugly kid. Move your fucking husband. You guys about to get a divorce because you guys are fighting over a parking spot for no fucking reason. It happened 2 hours ago. Shut up. Move.
Yeah. every time I leave my house, I go, no.
Yeah.
I went to Target yesterday, and I think we've yelled at this before, but everything is fucking locked up these days.
Yeah.
Everything is behind plexiglass.
Yeah.
And there's never an employee near it. And you're like, why do I want to?
Yeah.
I got to find a person to be, could you, but
I don't want a Butterfinger this bad. I'm leaving.
Yeah, well, I was buying lotion, and not the one for my dick, but even worse, I'm buying like cosmetic shit. I just want to buy some fucking serum because I want decent skin. But what I hate is now when they unlock it, the person just stands there. Now there's a shot clock, and you feel like they're wasting your time.
Oh shit!
Because
you're right.
you know, like,
I want to let me peruse.
Let me look. Give me the keys, bitch.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, give me the keys.
Why is everything locked up? And also the buying experience.
Felons.
Good, let them steal.
Me too. That's
I
where
would
I'm
rather a buffer security guard with a Glock 19. I don't know if that's a real one, Glock 9 up front. Be like, hey, don't steal that. Like, then lock it up because now we have a security guard and the shit locked up.
Don't you think it's cheaper? But don't you think it's cheaper if you just hire a security guard and one security guard stands in every aisle with a gun out?
Pick your Neutrogena and leave.
The gun out needs to happen. Just one security guard, gun out, just sitting there.
Yeah. Well,
do you remember sorry, I keep cutting you off. Do you know what happened? Do you remember what grocery stores used to be like during the pandemic? Motherfuckers glocked out with military
at a
shit.
Rite Aid. What are they stealing? Fucking Thrifty's ice cream? Who gives a shit?
I know. But that's why they're going out of business.
But the buying experience is so much. So not only is everything locked up, it's now because in my head, and maybe you do this too, I don't know, anything that's locked up, I go, well, I guess I'm not getting that. And
Correct.
then I look for that same product that's not locked up. Because they had a row of like lotion, skin shit, and then right below it was the not locked up. And I go, all right, I guess I'll just get this random one down here.
Can you imagine being the lotion that's not locked up? You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm a not valuable person.
I didn't make the club. I'm outside of the club. Let me in. But then again, if I'm behind the plexiglass, it's like immediately, I got to get somebody?
Hamster? Yeah.
Yeah. But if I'm that company, I'm like, bro, put me out there. Even if people are stealing, word of mouth, it'll get out there.
I know, dude. The whole thing is just weird in there. Any friction in any store, goodbye.
Dude,
goodbye.
I'm trying to buy AirPods at Target, and I go to the lady and go, do you have AirPods? And she goes, let me check. And instead of looking where the AirPods would be, she pulls it up on her phone. I'm like, it's all backwards now. She's looking at inventory online. She goes, we don't have it. Do you want me to look up another Target? No.
Yeah, I don't need it. Also, you know what's crazy is what they're looking on their phone, we can look on our phone. There's a Target app or whatever the fuck.
I think we're forgetting the fact that it was in front of her. Like it literally says like AirPods. But now it's also like, I get confused too because a lot of times it's like a plaque. You like take an AirPod, like you buy a piece of like plastic. Yeah, that's like AirPods. And then where do you pick those up?
I don't know.
Let people steal. I think it should be, what's it called when people, Darwinism? Like, let people steal. If they go to jail, they go to jail. But why do I have to take a fucking plastic placard? What, you have holes to poke in my flaw?
No.
Go ahead. Let people steal. Why? It's so awkward. I'm buying AirPods, but everybody thinks I'm buying like a Chili's gift card. It's the same fucking material.
I hear you.
But now I'm like discouraged. I'm like, dude, where do I go? I buy this, and then I wait in another line, and then that guy gives me the real box. But sometimes it's annoying buying, like, you know, when you go to a Target, what are you laughing at? You go to a Target, I'm sick of this podcast. You buy a fucking Solo Pod, stiff sock, but you buy like AirPods, and they're like, oh, we'll ring you up here. You're like, but I'm not done shopping. But then you like buy the AirPods in the middle of the store.
Let me wait in line.
Stop. You think I'm not trustworthy?
Stop changing the rules.
That's what it is.
I don't like
people steal if they're down to pay the consequence.
Yeah. Gun.
That's what I'm saying.
Every aisle, security guard, gun out.
What about, the Amazon had the face tracking one where you put all your stuff in the cart? What if they just had that, but instead of just cameras, it's cameras with guns?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little nervous for that. What if I accidentally ring up the Granny Smith apples as Honeycrisp?
Don't do that.
Gun.
Don't do it. Gun. Dude, do you understand that if people in the world made mistakes, and any mistake you made in the world, you got shot in the head? Dude, life would be awesome. There'd be no traffic.
Dude, imagine being a waiter. You're like, no cheese on this, and then they bring it out. They're like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm fine with this.
Enchiladas have cheese on it.
I'm fine with this. I would have been dead at 11, but who gives a shit? What's the age? What's the age when it starts? The guns.
That's true. 25.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We should start a podcast. Me and you start a podcast. Solopod, what's it called now? Michael Blaustein
What?
Solopod.
Michael Blaustein Solopod?
Yeah.
Literally Michael Blaustein Solopod.
I hate it.
What about Michael Blaustein featuring comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
1 foot, 2 fish, 3 fish, 3. I'm cooked today.
no, you're
Definitely
not.
25 though.
What?
25.
25.
Because that's when
25.
they say the brain's done developing, right?
Yeah, the frontal lobe, the frontal
frontal lobe.
cortex is done.
Isn't that crazy? You up to a 24-year-old, like, you don't know shit.
Yeah. How you have good head when your head ain't even done? You ever got real good? Remember when you were like 22, you got crazy head from 18-year-old? You were, God damn, where's your ex-boyfriend? Let me talk to him and congratulate him because you've done a good job.
Yeah. That is so interesting. If anything sexual that you receive from somebody else, they're just giving you like a report.
Yeah.
You are literally getting like Kelly Blue Book head.
Yeah, you are. You done had
Like you should have like no follow-up questions.
because she played with other coaches. She played on other teams. And she had other, and then dude, that you know what I mean?
It's like MJ when he went to the Wizards. You're like, we're just phoning in this couple years.
100%. But like, I want to call the coach and be like, man, dude, congrats. But you
Yeah.
know what pisses me off is when I put in all this work. You know, I'm like, we had a good training sesh. You know, I download some stuff, she downloads some stuff on me, and then all of a
yeah.
sudden, you know, during the
go to
pandemic,
this new
whatever,
team.
yeah, then all of a sudden, you know, we fucking float out, but all of a sudden she takes the moves that she learned from me, and now she's doing it to another guy.
Yeah, but-
that
but-
guy
but
needs to
what
call
mo-
me and say thank you.
But what moves are you giving her that she's applying to somebody else?
What do you mean?
Like where you showed her how to thrust?
No, but I'm just saying like certain head techniques, certain stuff.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
okay, what they
Slower,
like.
faster. Put your hand here. You know what I mean? Certain moves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah, this is a crazy thing.
I
but-
can't wait.
But I think when I don't know how to articulate this.
Go ahead, give it to me.
But I think most of the time when you meet somebody and they're like, "Oh, you're like the third or fourth person I've ever been
No, I'm
with."
not. Show me the Carfax.
Right. But the brain wants to be like, "Oh, wholesome, hell yeah." I don't give me somebody who
Give me a whore. Just say it. Give me a fucking down and dirty, live in a fucking rat cave whore.
not a, like, okay, but like a whore is a crazy word to say, but like somebody who's
Experienced.
yes,
Yeah.
they got a few Pro Bowls under their
Yep.
belt. Yeah.
Show me a 4-star general.
Yes, because the fun part is you're like, oh my God, you've only been with 3 guys. You're wholesome. You're my wife, and then you get in the bedroom and you're like, man, I wish there was a few guys before me.
100%. Phil. A fucking basketball team before this.
Even your hand jobs got teeth. It was a long build-up. But what is it? 30 minutes in, I get a crack.
Fuck. Holy
Give
fuck,
me
that's
some.
funny.
I'll write it down. But give me like
Oh my God, bro.
write that down. Even your hand jobs got teeth.
Oh, I'm lightheaded. Holy shit, that's funny.
God, even your hand jobs have teeth.
Oh, don't you ever look back at your phone and you go, what the hell does this mean? I look back at my phone, what did I find? I was literally, well, this sounds horrible. I was driving here, looking through my phone, working on this fucking bit, and I just like, you ever, I don't know if you do this, but I like, sometimes I just do a full scroll back just to see what I was like writing in fucking like 9 months ago to be like,
Yeah.
did I forget anything?
Yeah.
And I was, I saw this, I can't even fuck, it doesn't matter, but I found this one line, I was like, wow, this is so funny, but it was just like in my phone. I was no context, I go, I guess, I don't know where to put this, but it's funny. So I have a fear that in like 6 months you're gonna look back and be like, wow, your hand job's got teeth. I have no idea.
Yeah,
what
it's
that
just finding where that joke is.
Yeah.
It'll be somewhere.
yeah.
I literally just got a notification on my phone today. My Factor box is at home waiting for me. And it's fresh, it's never frozen. You literally take it out of the box, throw some in the fridge, but every single time I'll heat one up right then and there. 2 minutes in the microwave. Factor meals. It is beautiful.
Factor, and that's why they sponsor the
Factor.
freaking podcast. We love them so much. I hate the grocery store.
Hate
I
it.
literally hate it.
Self-checkout. How about you check out these hands?
Yes, fight them all, dude. Okay, so Factor Fresh, as Trev said, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So no matter how busy you are, we are so busy, you will always have time to enjoy nutritious, great tasting meals. I can't tell you how much non-nutritious meals I had before Factor, dude. I mean, literally, I was having like one meatball with a side of Sour Patch Kids. What am I doing? Not
And that was
anymore.
breakfast and dinner.
And dinner.
No lunch.
Who has time for that?
What's lunch?
But now we have time, okay, with 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to
add-ons I
choose
love.
from. I love them, dude.
Protein shakes, some juices, some quick shots of like turmeric and all the vitamin C and healthy stuff.
It is incredible.
I rely on them so heavily.
Yeah.
I get protein shakes and I get the meals and I'm like, oh, I don't have to think about food.
And the food, I can't stress this
it's
enough.
good.
It's like really, really high quality, good. Like it's like restaurant quality food, but just in your refrigerator,
Dude.
2 minutes, boom, done.
Dude, I spend so much goddamn money sometimes when I wasn't using this on like
Yes.
Postmates and all that stuff.
Yeah.
This really is not that expensive, and you can get really good deals with that. And we're gonna make it even cheaper right now by heading
Yes.
to factormeals.com/socks50 and use code socks50 to get what? 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month.
That's crazy.
Jesus. That's code socks50 at factormeals.com. So go to factormeals.com.
Yep.
And then
/socks50
/socks50.
to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. I mean, just go do it. It'll really change your life. Factormeals.com/socks50. But yeah, I hear you. I'm obviously exaggerating with the whore thing, but yeah, I mean, like I think it's weird when dudes are like, "Oh man, I want my girl to have one body count." You're like, "What? For what?"
Yeah.
Like, for why? To, like, make you think that you're the only one? Let me tell you a secret.
Well,
Once you get past 22, you ain't the only one. You ever heard of high school? I mean, just getting pounded out in the back of the fucking school bus in front of everyone.
My only thing where I see on that, they're like, oh, body count's only one. It's like, that's totally fine.
Yeah,
but I
it
hope,
is fine.
But I hope the dude that she's with, I hope his body count in the 500s. That way Mr. Indy 500 can show her 500 of experience and be like, this is where we're,
Yeah, I want her to be with Eric Spoelstra before she gets on my team.
I don't know.
He's
who
a
that
really
is.
good coach. Yeah, that's okay.
What Jack's
not listening, so yeah.
Yeah, I understood.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, I understood.
He's
Holy
a crazy
shit.
audience member.
Wow, holy shit. But I would pay. No way. I would pay to watch.
Go ahead.
Two people have sex the first time, like two Mormons. Like I keep referencing Mormons. I gotta stop. I gotta leave them out of this. They didn't do anything wrong. But
Yeah, they did. They believe in some fucking book that was written by a 14-year-old. The fuck are you talking
really
about?
written by a 14-year-old?
Yeah.
Red fish, blue fish. Hey, don't drink soda.
Yeah. I mean, it's insane. Funny again. It's insane. It's really insane. This motherfucker literally could barely speak English. He can't. When he's coloring, he goes outside of the lines, and you're like, oh, I'll believe this guy.
Was anybody in here when they lost their virginity? Did they also lose it to a virgin?
No.
No, that doesn't happen.
It could.
This girl sucked my cock. She was fucking coached by Eric Spoelstra. This girl was a top of the notch whore bag.
Dude, the girl I lost mine to, she like pulled out her like nightstand drawer and just flooded with condoms. But I just want to know, like, and if this is you, right? And I'm very curious because when both people don't really know what's going on, it's got to be kind of fun, kind of just riffing.
Yeah, it's like two babies trying to teach each other how to walk.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone the baby
Nothing?
route. But
I mean, I'm not saying, honestly, I'm going to start my solo pod. I mean, two babies trying to teach each other how to walk. That visual's hilarious.
That's really good. I was reading about Joseph Smith.
No, it is. It's factually accurate.
I'm fucking so mad.
I wasn't gonna say anything bad. I was gonna say it's like two people doing an escape room, but like that's none of those work. Mine doesn't. Yours does.
Yeah.
Applaud button.
Yeah.
Woo, cheer. Stand ovation.
But I hear you.
I'm very curious. It's just like, I don't know.
I'd like to watch it. If it was legal.
I've been curious.
If it was on ESPN 8, I'd watch.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, I would. That'd be fun.
Have you ever had to jerk off into a cup? Like at a doctor's office?
No, never. Have you?
No.
I would need a Gatorade bottle. I come a lot.
I feel
Does
like
everyone hate me today?
No. That's how I feel about myself.
That would be a really good
BetterHelp.com.
prank, though, if we all just decided one day to just like don't laugh at something that.
Yeah,
No,
Akash did it to me on stage.
Oh, yeah.
That would ruin my my week for sure.
Yeah.
I was like, we were kidding. Were you? I'll never trust you again.
Oh, I know.
The posing we got at the doctor's office has got to be sad because it's so fucking bright in there.
Have you done it?
No, I'm just wondering. But like, you walk out, you have a cup full of nut, and some receptionist is like, "I just put it over there, sweetie," and you're like, oh, "That's the first thing you hear after you nut."
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go over there and she's gonna put it over there, sweetie. And I'm gonna take a sip of it right in front of her.
I think they need 2 rooms. The room where you nut and then the room where you become a person again.
Yeah,
You go through your post-nut regret.
A recovery.
You're in there. There's a bunch of fuzzy walls. There's golf playing. There's soothing jazz. And you can just be like,
yeah, I think
that's what I want.
You know what I would love in that post-nut regret room? Just a putting green.
Coming and then you're going to putt.
But putting to me is like...
I wouldn't give a shit. I'd admit it's going to be like, close enough. That's a gimme.
No, but it's like, it's so soothing.
You know
it
what?
allows me to like think about nothing else but that putt.
I want a 0 gravity chair with a waterfall in there and some like LED light that emulates like the Northern Lights.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a cigar.
Cigar.
And some head.
Choose your fighter. What's the best jerk off room?
Here we go.
Oh, wow. Dude, all these look
Hold on.
horrendous. Not that I couldn't get one off, but all these look like they're on the set of The Office.
Do they clean those after you're done?
I sniff a chair or two.
Yeah.
I assume they put,
Look at
the paper
that.
they put down on the medical chairs. I bet they do that.
So what is it? That's a masturbation room at a fertility clinic with a romantic little lamp.
Dude, why
The
can't
lamp,
I just...
why are lamps horny? It's a small light. Hey, turn me off.
Why is dimness hot?
That's a great question.
You know why? Because back in the... I'm not even going to say that. So why can't I just bring in my semen?
You can a lot of places. It has to be
Thank
less than an hour old.
God.
Yeah.
Less than an hour old? Dude, that's hilarious if you were just, there's traffic, you're flying through the 101. I got nut in a cup, get out of my way. You know, people in the back of a car write, they don't write just, I was going to say just pregnant.
Baby
Dude,
on board?
People write just married. I got to make a sketch on that where people are like, you guys fuck. Who gives a shit? They should really write on the back of a car, I just came in a cup.
They should write, I'm going to be divorced in 7 years. Like, people, this marriage thing's hilarious. I'm married. Nobody fucking cares. I'm sick of this. Why do you think we care? Come to my wedding. No. Why do I want to go to your stupid wedding? To celebrate your love. It's your love, not mine.
I like this one. Rock
That
salt
is kinda
lamp
nice.
right there.
Rock salt
TV's
lamp.
too high for sure.
You ever licked a rock salt lamp?
Nope. Can't
Nope.
say I
Are you
have.
serious?
No.
Nobody in here? That was the first thing I did. I'm like, is it salt or not? Semen analysis appointment. Yeah, dude, that's not good.
I wish you could pay for someone to help you.
Dude, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make my own semen lab in Los Angeles. And like, if you ever need to donate a nut, I'm gonna make the world's best. It's gonna be like a break room, but for your dick. Like, you go in there and you just take all your stress out on a fleshlight, and then you drop it off, and then we ship it for you.
Yeah, I'm going to do VR porn. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, this is just a Vice thing. Men are apparently using VR porn to jerk off into cups at fertility clinics.
Well, yeah.
Why do they have to just bring your phone in? Fuck's even happening?
It's just so like, it's just not a. It's just too stale in there.
It's
I feel like
so
if you want to donate
stale.
sperm, it should be after 7 p.m. Like, you're dropping nut off 11 a.m. and then you go, I gotta run some errands today. Nut in a cup and go to Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Is Trader Joe's good?
Yes.
I don't think it is.
It's not
Okay.
good.
Every time I have food there, I go, this tastes AI generated.
Really? I actually love it. They have the best freezer shit of all time.
Okay, freezer shit I like.
Oh, I don't get any.
I'm
I
talking
don't
like,
buy
like a
anything
pre-made
else.
wrap or something, or
No,
like
no,
some
no. Oh, no,
lettuce
no,
or
no,
something. I
no.
don't know.
None of that.
The frozen shit actually
Frozen
hits.
shit is unbelievable. The produce is really good.
And what's also crazy, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm always wrong. It's all like Trader Joe's made food. It's not like it's not like Kroger or the brand of like
Right.
Lucky Charms. They are so it's a grocery store with their products.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, Bond's out here leasing items.
Yeah.
Isn't that like think about how much money they're making?
Yeah,
they
but
They
just
own their own
changed.
publishing.
No,
That's
but
what. But they
aren't,
just changed the logo a little
aren't
bit.
they just white labeling shit?
Oh,
Like,
maybe.
they're-
Like,
they're
it's just their marketing team makes it look
Yeah,
like
they
Trader
just
Joe's
they have
stuff.
another fucking. They don't have
Right.
their
well,
own cows.
Well, they don't have Cheerios. They have like Trader Joe's O's, which by record suck. But like they are only selling their own shit.
Yeah.
Do you understand how much fucking money Trader Joe's makes?
Yeah, dumb. Make bigger parking lots then.
Make bigger parking lots. Make bigger aisles. The aisles are also like I feel like I have to just bump and grind just to get some chicken teriyaki bowl.
But sometimes you want to bump a grind because there ain't nothing but hose in there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Every time I go to the one by my house, I go, where is it?
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I haven't been inside a grocery store in I'm not shitting you, probably 2 years.
What?
I don't go in them. I do not go in them. I use Instacart, not an ad, and I dunk one.
Even at home?
Yeah.
Instacart pissed me off because I did it over the weekend in Sacramento. I'm like, hey, man, give me a pack of Celsius. He goes, nah, how about 1 Celsius? Okay.
Well, yeah.
Because my problem is they don't give a shit. They're not eating it.
They don't give a fuck.
You know, I love a good apple. I'll feel the fuck out of some Honey Crisp.
And all these are valid. But I would rather
I
get
see what you're saying.
80% Honeycrisp apples and not have to go to that fucking hellhole.
I agree.
Oh, excuse me. Where's the pasta? Oh, Jesus. I don't fucking know.
I know if I was shopping
sorry, go.
Yeah, if I'm shopping for somebody else, I don't care.
Oh,
I'm
I don't
like,
give
let's throw
a
a couple
fuck.
of these in there. Somebody's like,
yeah.
cantaloupe, and you're like, you want a can of beans? Sure.
Yeah. I want some tomato paste. Really? Here's a tomato. You fucking make it yourself.
Do it. Yeah, they just riff. So I get that. Maybe that's a move. Maybe I should do that.
They don't really fuck up my order. I mean, definitely like if I ask for like organic chicken breast, but they always go if they don't have it, they go, is this okay as a replacement? They don't throw anything in there.
Yeah.
You just have to be by your phone when they're doing it.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like it's like when I order Postmates. It's like, oh yeah, it's so easy. It is, but a lot of times I spend more time looking at the app at what I want to get and tracking them like 10 minutes away, 7 minutes away. When I could have just made something already.
Yeah, that.
But I don't
for
mind
sure.
it because I can multitask.
Yeah, my favorite thing ever to do with fucking Postmates or DoorDash, whatever, is when I'm driving back from a spot, I order right when I leave the spot, and by the time I get home, it's like 2 minutes away. Yeah. So I'm like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Did someone kill 2 birds with 1 stone at some point? Who the fuck was that?
Okay, probably had an arm.
Nolan Ryan is a pitcher.
Okay. Goddamn. Who's the guy that did Star Wars?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Christopher Nolan?
He didn't do Star Wars.
He did Space Jam. What did he do?
Interstellar.
No, he did Batman.
Who did Star Wars?
George Lucas.
Okay, close name though. Nolan Ryan, George Lucas. Like they sound like they would be in the same credit
Frat.
sequence. Yeah.
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 So you thought Nolan Ryan was George Lucas?
No, I just got confused for a second.
What happened with Star Wars? Star Wars used to be incredible. Now it's just like McDonald's.
It's Disney.
So Disney bought it and then they just make $5 billion of them?
Yeah.
Are they actually making money with the product? I mean, the answer is yes.
Gotta be.
Yes. I mean,
But-
because you think Disney's not so much in the business of making movies. They're in the business of making movies that they can also turn
Merch.
into action figures
Isn't
and
that
theme park
fucking
rides.
crazy?
Yeah.
They're like, we're dumb and we're like, oh, they're making art. No, they're not.
Yeah,
It's
they
a
don't give a
merch
fuck.
company.
Yeah.
Everything.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. And like you think of like basketball players or baseball players or whatever, like these teams are making 30% of their money off their fucking jersey sale. Like I don't even think about that. And then you look at like the top whatever jersey sales and you're like, "Oh, they are bagging out."
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
And I mean, fuck. The fact that I couldn't be 6'8" and be able to dribble a fucking basketball and dunk on someone's face, dude, I would. Think about the.
No,
Think
I
about
think
the
you're doing it right.
feeling. I think I'm doing great, but what I'm saying, think about the
Yeah,
feeling.
but then you tear your
of
Achilles and-
yamming on someone's fucking face, and
You
their
can do it.
grandma
Go
starts
to-
crying.
Well, okay.
No, but do you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
ruining someone's life. It would be so fun.
You can
Like,
do that today. Like, just go to any like middle school. There's like 7-foot hoops and just throw it down.
Yeah, but that's not fun. I'm talking about like an actual like athlete to
pretty
athlete.
fun.
Very fun for sure. And then you get right to jail. You can't go to elementary school. It's a problem. But think about that: 6'8" athlete, D1. This motherfucker thinks he's gonna go to the league, and then you dunk on his life, and then his confidence shatters. 2 years later, he's in a bus terminal bathroom sucking some businessman off for loose change so he can fucking feed his meth addiction. That's awesome. One dunk makes a man lose his life. I'll never be able to do that. I'll
Yeah.
never be able to do that. That's so fun. Bam!
But you
Motherfucker falls on his back.
You get to do that with like crowd work though. Like
Well, I
somebody
don't
yells
wanna
something
do
dumb
that.
and you're like, bah!
Okay. Yeah. All right.
It's not.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I guess that is a good point because when I apply,
Well, they're
to,
not
like,
fighting against you is the only other thing.
Right, but also I don't want to do that because when you apply that logic, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make anyone do that. But I'm saying like off reality for a second, just to fucking dunk on someone's life.
Yeah, you just want to know that you have like the physical, like at the top of the athletic fucking thing.
Yeah,
you're at
dude.
the very top of that food chain.
I mean, and then someone jumps with you because they think, oh, I'm gonna block the dunk. Holy fuck, no, you're not. I swear I'm gonna dunk on fucking people in Vermont are gonna feel it. Your girlfriend's gonna break up with you in the stands. That's insane. I'm gonna dunk on you so fucking hard, your girlfriend's gonna DM me on Tuesday and be like, where you at?
Oh, halftime, half time, head time.
Half time? Yes!
Head.
Dude, if I'm in college, like playing for Duke, and we're like 30-0, and I go back in and I just scored, I just scored 21 points in one half, and I just dunked on someone's life. If I go into fucking halftime and the coach doesn't have me head on a fucking platter, I'm pissed. Give me a fucking sandwich and some head. I just scored 21 points.
Head, yeah. I do think being a college athlete star is got to be
wild.
so cool. Because it's like, if you play for the Lakers, Los Angeles is so big, but like think about a condensed city is essentially a college. Brain firing. But a college campus is just like a condensed city where everybody, for the most part, in that campus area either knows if you're a star, a stud, and you wear the clothes.
And
like
you can
you walk into a class and the professor's like, oh, great game, whatever you need, sir.
Yeah. First of all, it's funny that you think they go to school. They don't go to school. Star athlete. You think Zion Williamson went to? There's no way.
Well, they kind of have to, right? Like, wasn't that whole? What's the?
I don't know how it works.
Last Chance U. That.
Yeah, but Last Chance U, they are not good. If you were a top 2 fucking D1 college athlete, you ain't going to fucking French class. You're dunking and getting your ass eaten.
Well, I think when you're like
at their fucking dorm,
when you're a freshman or a sophomore, when you're like starting to get that traction, you're still in it. Then I see what you're saying. They yank you out. But like when you're starting to get some traction, you have a game. Hear me out. If you have a good game on Saturday, you're playing some NCAA, some foosball. I'm going to every class. Every class is an opportunity for hoes.
Right, I hear what you're saying.
Where you want to sit in my fucking dorm room and watch tape?
Right.
No, I want to walk into class and be like, sorry, I'm late. Oh my God. Trevor Wallace, the field goal kicker's here? The guy who won us the game against the University of Hawaii?
You could have been in any position.
Bro, but like if you win the game, field goal, dude, those guys don't get enough love. Because think about it, they're down 2. There's 1 second on the clock. You're on the 52-yard line, and you boot that bitch through. The whole game is scrapped because nobody gives a shit about everybody else. You're the guy that won it.
You know what's crazy, though? The inverse.
If you miss,
you've been sitting on the fucking sidelines, jerking your cock, and then someone goes, Stevenson, and you're like, what?
Dude, watching a kicker warm up is so terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're just kicking into the net. Oh, yeah.
I would whiff. I mean, dude, you have 61 yards to win the game. Everyone in the stands is like, we're either going to suck you off or we're going to kill your entire family.
Oh, my God, that's got to be terrifying.
Go ahead and make this.
Oh, my God, that's got to be terrifying.
Dude, I'm nervous thinking about it.
That's how my baseball career ended.
Keep going.
What?
Keep going.
A field goal?
Keep going.
I was made the Evans Park Little League All-Star team. I was
How old are you?
11 maybe. This was like my last year playing baseball.
What were you wearing?
Baseball uniform. I was first baseman. I was really good, and for an 11-year-old. But I was the worst kid on the All-Star team. If that makes sense. I was the best kid on my team, worst kid on the All-Star team.
Okay.
There was a rule where every kid had to get 1 at bat before their team was eliminated from the tournament.
Okay.
And it just happened to be that because I was the last guy on the bench, that mathematically we were about to be eliminated, and so they had to give me the next at bat.
Fuck.
So I come up, 2 outs. I think we're down by 1. I've got 2 runners on. My first at bat of the tournament. Everyone's counting on me to keep the season alive, and I didn't strike out. At least I grounded out, but like.
All right, well that's
not bad.
way better.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was like
better.
bases loaded, 9th inning. You guys are down by 3, and you're up, and then you just with 2 outs. And
it was. I literally my ground out.
Bases loaded?
Not bases loaded, but it was like 2 on. There was enough. If I would have just got the guy on second home, then we would have at least tied the game. Like
Dude,
it was
isn't that
on
crazy?
me, and I
you
didn't.
ground out, and you look at the umpire, and you go, "Great, I guess I'm turning into heroin now." That's got to be terrifying.
It is.
Holy shit.
It is. A kicker? Dude, that has got to be, because you're not doing dick fuck the entire game.
No.
Yeah, you're literally playing Fruit Ninja on your
You're
fucking
sitting there-
phone.
Yeah, you're doing DoorDash deliveries.
Because you're not going to make it. Dude, are you kidding me? And then someone goes, Blaustein, you're in. I wouldn't go in.
You're in. Pass.
No, I'm
Next. No, I'm not. That's got to be terrifying.
I wouldn't go in. I'm not going to go in.
And sometimes it's out of your control.
I know.
When the announcer's like, this is a 57-yard kick. This will be a school record. He's like,
Yeah.
What?
The longest kick blouse I made was 19 yards.
Yeah. And then they throw you in there and be like, this will be a record. Yeah, his longest was, on the 41. And you're like, oh, great. We got a guy with a Hail Mary arm who can beam one down.
Yeah.
Or a guy with a good calf. That's got to be so terrible.
So terrible. I mean, I'm faking a seizure. I really am. I don't, because here's the thing. If you fake a seizure, then you got to go to the hospital, whatever, and then you don't have to do it, right? Everyone's freaking out. Oh my God, I hope he's okay. Everyone's going to forget that I didn't kick it. I didn't kick it. How the fuck? Oh, you didn't kick it? Bitch, I had a seizure. What the fuck? My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm having a gun in my back pocket, and if I miss it, I'm pointing at everybody in the stands at first.
Okay.
Just to scare, and then I
Right.
point it out myself because I'm a good guy.
Yeah. Or how about this? Or you fake a seizure.
Yeah, that works too.
You know what I mean? I think that works
what
better.
are you? Man.
I'm not doing it. I swear to God, I'm not
Dude, but
doing
you
it.
see guys like miss a kick a good amount, and they just put their head down, and the whole team is just thinking it. You got that walk back.
Dude.
It's like when you get a gutter in bowling, and you got that sad ass walk back to the group. Why does that walk feel so long?
I don't know, but it's so long. It's like 58
Oh
yards.
my God! When you get a gutter ball again, but when you get a strike, that walk back is so nice.
Buddy.
You play it all casual. You're like, shit.
So,
y'all see that
hey,
shit, man? Is
hey,
that good? I
what-
knocked them all down.
It's what I do.
Fuck.
But that's why I always tell everybody, do not bring the first date to bowling. I mean, if you bring a date to bowling, you go first, gutter ball, you're not getting any pussy. I mean, dry Sahara Desert eating sand cooter. I mean, there is no wetness. She's like, oh, cool, gutter ball? You think this guy's going to protect me in the wild? No.
Yeah, he's wearing a size 7.5 shoe.
That's also true.
Yeah, the size. I think.
I always lie.
think a
I
date
always
could
lie.
be- yeah, I round up.
I round up, but then I'm always slip sliding in my shoe.
Oh yeah, dude. You
It
can
look-
put my wallet in the front of my shoe. I think that's a good. I also think it's a good date to find out if you got good riffs, some funny.
Yeah, I mean, no,
Gutter balls are great, you know.
yeah. If you don't take it seriously, and then I hear it. It can be good or bad, but I'm telling you, the first one, you got to knock down some pins, and then you can do whatever. But the first one where she barely knows you, and you throw a fucking whiff, and your ball goes into someone else's shit. Dude, you ever see someone who released it too early and it lands on not the lane?
Oh yeah.
That sound is nutso. Fuck.
God damn.
Yeah. What do you think the best,
Goddamn.
like the best date spot to bring a girl? Not like a bar, not like regular. Like the best, like unique date spot.
I think it's definitely some good banter, some room for like error, aka like some jokes, some riff. I think it's like some activity with your hands.
Yeah, I thought about this before. I think it's an activity where you can team up. You know how like
Yeah,
fun it
okay.
is? You know, like it's the beer pong effect where you're like, oh, we're on the team, so you win, then I win. Oh my God, great shot,
Beer pong
whatever.
with a girl you thought was hot.
Fuck.
I mean, you make a cup and you're like, all right, so how many kids did you want to have?
Yeah. I mean, dude, you were a team. And then she's good and you're good and
you
you're
keep winning?
And you keep winning. And you go, dude, let me tell
I
you.
would pay my
if-
buddy. I would rig games.
That is a great idea.
I would Pete Rose this bitch. And
That's
I would be
good.
like, listen, miss everything. We need to play together.
Oh yeah, miss everything. Also have a gun in my pocket. Miss everything or I'll fucking kill you. I mean, I've been wanting fucking Shelly for 2 semesters.
Are women still named Shelly?
No. No, only crabs. That's it.
Wow.
That's crazy. Dude, beer pong.
What do you
fuck.
think? What do you think is the worst date to bring a girl on?
Gun range.
I think like a break room. You just go in there and you break
Maybe your
a bunch
ex-girlfriend's house. That's probably the best. That's probably
I
the
brought
worst
you to a
place
restaurant. Yeah, my ex works here. Fight for me.
You ever had to like deal with someone else's ex? Like in like that type of situation? Like where you know, you're like walking along and they're like, oh, hey, oh my God, fucking Tim.
No, but
whatever.
I've definitely been like with a girl or on somebody and like we're out in West Side Santa Monica or something. And some guy would be like, let's call her Veronica for some. Veronica! And like, oh, hey, what are you? My immediate instinct is shoot this man. Who is this guy?
Who the fuck is this?
Very quickly after, I wait for the, and there's like, what? We went on like, I don't know. We went on like one date. Oh!
Yeah.
You know other people, but then that contradicts my theory earlier. I wish a couple of dudes recognized her.
Yeah, a lot. But I don't want. I wish that a couple dudes would recognize her.
What is
but
that?
not recognize her.
Right.
Like I want
Like
to
a
know
couple-
that
like a
she
couple-
would get recognized.
Yeah.
But that they don't recognize
Like
her.
here's my dream scenario. Dude walks up, dabs me up, and he goes, "Yo, you're welcome." I go, "What do you mean?" I taught her a few things.
Yeah.
Hey.
She's got a professional cooter because of me. What does that mean?
Yeah.
And he disappears.
What about you?
What do you mean?
With exes and whatnot. Like, I don't, obviously I'm kidding about the whole, like,
Yeah.
when another guy comes up, but it is like, it's
No,
so,
I'm
it's
not.
so hard.
I'm not at all. Happened to me recently. We're at this fucking bar, seeing one of her friends do music. Cool. I know the guy. He's super cool. We're there. He finished the set. We're leaving.
A music guy knows her?
Well, no. But the music. Hold on. The music guy knows
Triangle
her, but
player?
No. He's actually very talented. But he's super nice. He's cool as fuck. I like him.
The
I like him a lot.
musician.
The musician, right? But so since she knows the musician, she knows other people there, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So this dude, they're saying bye. This motherfucker hugs her too long. Hey, you get a hug, it's a hug, and we're done. You got 1 to 1.5 second squeeze. Bitch, you go 3 second squeeze?
Yeah.
What did she lose her father? Bitch,
Get your hand off of her ass
thank
now.
you. Yeah, finger in front of me. No, dude, it was too embracing. It was too embracing.
What
so
did
much
he
so,
play in the band?
Oh, he wasn't in the band. He was just a dude, just a loose dude.
And they went on a date before?
I didn't ask,
What?
and now I want to call her. What if I called her on the podcast?
But they just knew each other?
Yep.
Okay.
Just knew each other.
How long?
Who
How
is
long?
this?
Shake my hand how
My
long
boy.
it was.
Hug me. I'll show. No. I'll hug you.
Well, for camera optics.
Oh, right. For a camera. All right. This is her. Oh my God.
This is the
Ready?
hug. That's not too bad.
Well, but it's
Too
also
long.
about how, like,
What
it's,
it is-
the disengagement is also important.
Dog.
Because when it's one of those, like, uncomfortable, it's also, like, you're kind of, like, don't want to let go, and you're kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Tracing as
here's
you
the best way I can describe it. It wasn't a hug. It was an embrace. You feel me? It was an embrace.
Did he say anything after? Like, damn, you smell nice.
Yeah, he licked. No, I didn't hear.
Did you say
I'm
anything
actually
after?
worked up. I need to call her.
Did you say anything?
No, and I'm like right now. Remember, I didn't call her. Didn't say anything in the moment.
How did they know each other? Just through mutual?
They fucked. I literally don't know. I didn't ask.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Here's the thing. Bottom line is, obviously, it's fucking fine. You know.
Of course.
Yeah, but I guess my overall question is, obviously I'm over exaggerating or overreacting, I guess, because probably nothing happened, or maybe okay. So, but an embrace.
Good.
But an embrace. How long can you hug someone else in front of your boyfriend or girlfriend with it being okay?
Until you're hard. Here's what my problem is. Here's what I'm doing. I don't give a
Okay.
shit about the guy. I'm looking at my girlfriend. I'm looking at her. I'm looking for any facial, if she's too giddy. Big smile, what's happening? Or is she just doing the classic, like, if she's patting him on the back, like, good to see you. I know that the hand pat is like, okay, you're done. Ha ha, get out.
Yep.
If she starts smelling his hair, problem. Joe
It was
Biden.
an embrace, dog. It was a fucking
But
embrace.
also think about that. Think about somebody, you don't know the chemistry. Maybe they went to college together, or maybe they haven't seen each other in a couple of years. Like one of those hugs.
It was that.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, it
Look,
was
you should-
just that. They haven't seen each other in a while,
Yeah.
whatever, hug, blah. But here's the problem.
I thought that
and
you
I'll tell you the problem. And it's all me. No,
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
It's all my insecurities.
Of course.
Ask me, was he hot? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So an embrace and you're hot.
Do you have a photo of this man?
I do not. He had really cool style too.
Ugh, the
I know,
worst.
the fucking worst.
Yeah.
I bet you he smelled good. He wasn't Jack, but like enough Jack where I'm like, hey yo, maybe you got a better body than me underneath. I don't know. You're wearing a baggy shirt, but
You thought about this.
Oh, I did. I thought of dude. Yeah,
Was he tall?
yeah. Not obnoxiously tall. Like 6'2", perfect.
Yeah,
They exist. Big hands. Saw it.
and they have zero chemistry outside of, they're just friends that they ever go on a date.
I've never
They
met
ever-
the guy.
But
I don't know.
Well,
who this is.
obviously you, but not
Oh.
her and him. Have they been on a date? Or
What
is there
he's
any?
saying is he doesn't know any of this. He
I
never.
have-
He didn't ask her about this at all.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't. I am not the type of person who don't. Whoa! I'm not the type of person who doesn't ask.
Stroke.
For real. But we were like, we were just leaving. I was with her sister. Like, I didn't want to make it a thing.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be a thing.
And
She would explain to me what it is. It's nothing, and
Yeah,
that's fine.
I also feel like maybe you could have given him a hug and it'd be the same thing. That's just how some people are.
Dude, for real.
Some people give long ass hugs. I'm like, get off me.
Dude, there's people that I don't really know that give me long hugs. I'm like,
there's like a few people that come to my mind. They like, give like really hard hugs. Stop.
Hard hugs and like
Hard hugs, hard handshakes. I'm a beta male. Get off me.
yeah, hard handshakes is crazy.
Give me a hard handshake somewhere else. Cock.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking Navy SEAL. What are we doing here? I'm not going to. You know what?
Yeah.
I like about
In
to go
reality,
to war.
I think you would do more damage bringing it up to her.
I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay, well,
All right.
there you go.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't. It obviously, like I'm talking about it. It obviously like bothered me on some.
Of course,
like,
yeah.
So I need whatever. Here's the thing. She's gonna be like, oh, you mean Brian?
Yeah, he's literally gay.
Literally gay. Pride month, Pride year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
He hugged and leaned in and said, your boyfriend's kind of hot. Let me get that blouse and I beat down.
I'd be it.
Yeah.
Voluptuous butt. I have no idea.
But imagine if I hadn't seen you in a couple of years.
Yeah.
You hug real tight.
Oh,
And
real
the only
tight.
problem is if he starts, the facial expressions are weird. Or he does a couple like, we should catch up sometime. Oh, catch up?
Catch up? What are you talking about? A condiment? He wore a cool beanie. That's my like.
But in June?
No, but a nice rolled beanie was tasteful.
That's the least of your worries. He was rolling something else up, a condom. He beat. I will say I have been to like a.
I have to leave.
I have been to a comedy club or like a club with the girl that I was like dating or seeing, and if anybody's like, "Yo," I'm like,
Oh, I know.
because it's not often you or I go out and a girl's like, "Michael, it's so good to see you."
Never. It never happens to me.
Never. And when it happens, I'm with my like dad. I'm like, he's not fucking jealous.
Yeah.
Maybe he is. I don't know. I don't even know if he can get it up still.
Hold on.
He can.
whatever.
He takes artificial boner pills.
Does he? Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Say it.
Blue didn't do it.
What are we doing now?
It's time to do a sock talk.
It's a podcast?
Yeah, it's a podcast. We got a sock talk.
Oh, hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. We have I also just like, this is a good question, but I also we got to give a shout out to Brady who sent this in
Tom?
today, because this is like real commitment, right? Not Tom Brady. No, he didn't DM the podcast. This is
Brady.
different Brady. Brady, first
Sorry,
of all,
sorry,
Brady
sorry.
sent us one DM in September of 2021 with a sock talk question.
Yeah.
And we just never saw it, never got into it. It's pretty good. And then he just never DM'd again until this Sunday.
Yeah.
He messages us again and he says, I'm coming back 3 years later with an objectively way more interesting sock talk question for the guys.
Fuck yeah.
go.
So I just like that he's just been in the gym crafting a question.
Cooking.
Yeah.
And so,
That's life.
yeah.
If-
So,
if your first at bat sucks, how's that round two? Blue Chew.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Brady wants to know, would you masturbate to
Yep.
completion in front of your mother to add 5 years to her life?
Yeah. I would do it for nothing. So.
What are you realistically doing?
Well, and let's put a stipulation on this. You would do it. It's not that it will add 5 years from that date. It's like you do it today, and then 5 years get tacked on from the wherever she would end her life.
Yeah, 100%.
Does that make sense?
Like 100%.
I'd ask my mom first.
Yeah.
Would you want to? Because do they know how long you're gonna live? Because my mom's like 110. She's like, call it.
Right.
I'm good.
Oh, I see. Maybe she doesn't even want the
Yeah.
extra 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you look at a 7-year-old. You're like, do you want any more of this? Or like, I'm kind of good. Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, dude, I'm telling you, 81. Goodbye. Good riddance. Wake up again. Oh, I'm hungry.
No, I think that's- I
fucking
think-
again.
No, I think that's when life begins.
No.
When you're retired, you move into what's it called? A retirement home?
Yeah.
Bro, it's like college all over again. Everybody's got chlamydia. You're getting pudding
I'm getting
funneled in your
hosed,
ass.
dog.
That's what I'm saying.
My wife,
I think that's what-
R.I.P. Even if she isn't, I'm pushing that bitch down the stairs. I'm trying to get some fucking loose scooter.
God, I think that's when life begins.
Yeah.
I think each 10 years, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, there's a new excitement. And it gets weirder each, like 50, you're excited because you get to like, I don't know, maybe leave the family, you get a Miata, you get the spice. I think 60, you start to retire and you don't give a shit. Your dad does not give a shit.
Give a
He has
fuck.
a jerk off schedule, Michael.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound kind of nice?
Yes.
Like now we're
The
like, I
fact
have
that
a
he
posting on TikTok
Yeah.
schedule. This man is blowing his cocks back out at 3 p.m.
Dude, the fact that my dad doesn't do like heroin regularly is insane.
I just-
What do you got to live for? Like, I'm serious. Like, what do you got to worry about your fucking, you know what I mean? Your condo expenses?
Yeah.
Do lines of heroin and go to CVS.
When I think I'm too old and when I might give me the option to pull it or not, is when I start walking around with my mouth permanently open. That's like the age.
Yeah,
when,
you start
when
collecting fruit flies?
Yeah. Where you just never, your garage door stops. You just,
Yeah.
what is that?
I don't know.
Because right now, closed.
Yeah.
Closed.
I think your jaw just gets tired.
I mean, it's been holding something for like 75 years. It's like, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know. Like when you just start being in like pain all the time, then I'm just
Yeah, or you just Viking on up. Take a couple Viking hikes.
yeah. But then you take a Viking hike, you get in your fucking Buick, you run over a family. You know what I mean? You don't want that.
Do you have to be above 73 to drive a Buick?
You have to be. I think I said this before, but like these Buick commercials, these new ones are so funny. They're like,
any.
hey, remember when Buicks used to suck dick? Now they look better, I swear. Because the whole thing is, hold on. That's not a Buick. You're just saying that they used to fucking suck dick,
Yeah.
and now they sort of look better.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Buick's a pretty sick name.
Buick?
Or Pontiac.
Pontiac's done. Dude, my friend's dad used to have a Pontiac Firebird.
Oh, yeah. My dad had a Firebird, too.
With a T-top.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you cannot have a T-top if you have custody of your kids.
From the T-top to getting top.
Yes. But you have to be divorced. Your kids have to hate you.
Yeah.
And you have to be in debt a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you're driving a convertible as a dad, I mean, it is.
It's over.
The top is gone, and so are you. You're about to leave soon.
Soon.
Like, if your husband comes home with a convertible, you go, well, what's going on with us?
Yeah. And he goes, I just lost it all at a casino. Isn't that crazy? That you can go to a casino and your entire life can change?
Yeah, good or bad.
Mostly bad.
Yeah.
Mostly bad.
Because even when you're up, you're like, let's keep risking it.
Correct.
What's funny is you can't double down and lose again. Like
No.
like when you win, you can be like, oh, I'm gonna keep riding this high. You can't lose and be like, man, let's keep losing more. Well, you can.
They do.
But
that's how you end up losing your fucking mortgage.
Right, but once you hit bankrupt, you're like, can I gamble for the Fruit of the Loom boxes I'm wearing?
Is it insane that you can like lose all your money and a mortgage your home is crazy?
What do people put on like when they go to the casino? Can they just be like, I would like to bet my left shoe?
No, but I don't like.
Here's my daughter. What? Put her on.
I hear what you're saying. Like, what is the lowest form? Like,
Well, like yeah, like because you're like, oh, you know, people always say like pink slip or the mortgage to my home. Like, can you walk in there and be like, I got a Kiwi?
I don't think so. I think you know what you could do though. Like, how do you be like, this is the mortgage to my, or this is my home. How do you do that?
Key.
Just a key.
You know, it'd be funny if they combine Pawn Stars with gambling. So you walk into a place and you're like, I evaluate this Jimi Hendrix guitar for $10,000, right? I would like to bet for it, right? And the guy goes, all right, we'll either give you $7,000 for it right now, or we play a game of roulette. If you win, you get double the money.
That's really good. But what if maybe this does exist? Maybe you can walk into a pawn shop that's in the casino, and instead of them handing you money, they hand you chips, and then you go gamble.
Well, money and chips are the same thing.
Is it?
Yeah. I always feel so weird tipping a waitress at the casino with chips.
It is weird. It seems disrespectful.
Here's plastic.
It seems pretty disrespectful. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we got to wrap this episode up.
Yeah. It's we just have a secret talk to do, and then we're done with this one.
Great.
This is an anonymous submission. Someone wrote in and said, I had a dream that I kissed a guy. Should I text him in real life?
What is this from?
A lady wrote this in and said, I had a dream that I kissed a guy that she knows in real life. Should I text him?
It really depends how close they are.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like missing information.
Yeah, if a random girl who was like I didn't talk to in a while, like was like, yeah, I had a dream where I kissed you. I'd be like,
yeah. It's
haha.
also a guy that works at like Cricket Wireless that you saw one time. Like,
what's a repertoire?
Yeah.
It could come off a little strong, heavy at first. Maybe I'd flirt a little or like put some feelers out there, respond to an Instagram story, comment on a thing, and then like if it feels like the vibe's right, be like, hey, I actually texted you this because like it's gonna sound weird, but I had a dream that we kissed. But I think if you open with that, well, I don't know, guys are horny. He probably wouldn't care. He'd be like, all right, well, do you want to make that dream a reality?
Dude, I remember that would be we used to be one of my favorite texts from girls I haven't spoken to in a while. Like, this sounds so weird, but I actually just had a dream about you. Because it's not a Candyland dream. Your dream is that I piped you down at a fucking water park and they couldn't decipher between the water and your fucking cum.
Yeah, that's a text I would like to get. But it's weird when you get a text from someone you haven't talked to in a couple of years. I had a dream about you last night. Like, okay. I was dreaming about pigeons with guns last night. I would feel it out first, then throw it in there. Because then if you feel it out and the vibes aren't there, then you don't embarrass yourself. But if it feels a little sexual, then you can be like, wow.
Are they picking up the gun with their talons?
No, it's like a mechanical thing. They're just in.
You know what would be
They're
awesome?
built into
One eye has like a Spy Kids glass, and then instead of wings, it has guns.
You know
cool
what?
though.
You know what it was in my head was that it swallowed a gun. So the barrel of the gun's out of his mouth. So anytime he goes,
That would be cool.
shoots it every time he moves his
That's the security I want to have in my house. It's a
Yeah.
pigeon with a gun.
and at a Target.
Yeah.
Dude,
Everything's locked up at Target.
Dude, to tell a girl to give you some pigeons is crazy because it's fucking
They put a lot of arch in that. When they like
Yeah.
wind up, they like hawk two into it.
God.
All right.
All right, that's a podcast.
That's a podcast. We
That
did it.
is a POD.
Guys, we love you. Come see Mr. Wallace, Mr. Blouse on a tour. Till next Wednesday. Hawk 2, I got a big old dick.
Nope.
I got a big old dick.
Yep.